So right now I'm here with Slaughter Beach Dog. So hi guys, how you doing?
Hello. What's up?
Hey.
So can you guys just go around, say your name and what you do in the band in case someone's listening who isn't too familiar with you guys?
My name's Nick, and I play the guitar.
My name's Jake. I also play the guitar and I sing.
My name is Ian, and I play the bass guitar.
I'm Zach. I play drums.
Hey, nice. So what inspired the name of the current album? That's why you guys are on tour right now. So what brought it about?
I kind of just heard it, and I wrote it down, and it stuck with me. And it just felt like a good vibe. It made me feel good, so I wrote it down, and then that's pretty much it.
I feel like it was one of the first name suggestions too, and
Yeah.
then for like another
And
3 or
like
4
200
months
more
we
name
had
suggestions.
so many other name suggestions, but every time someone suggested one, we know that Jake's definitely going to call the album this. So
Okay. I mean, pretty simple. I like it.
Yeah.
And then what was this album process like? Was it different than the last two? Was it
Yeah.
similar? Or?
So for the last 2 albums, I had played all the instruments and done all that junk. But this time around, we actually wrote all the songs as a band and recorded them as a band, and we all mixed it together. So it was way more collaborative, and everybody had their hands in the pot, which was cool.
And it's also a bit of we prepared for a very long time.
Yeah, we did a lot of pre-production. We went away and we wrote a lot for a while at our studio, and then we went away to write some more, and then we had demoed everything before we went in, so there was a lot of prep.
So there was.
Didn't feel like it.
Was there less prep with the last two, or?
Yeah, with the last one, Birdie, I had just done some really fast demos a couple weeks before we recorded it, and then with the first one, Welcome, I don't know if there were any demos at all. Maybe like a couple.
Okay. Okay. And then you guys had custom test presses come out. If it was through Lamo Records.
Mhm.
I didn't win one. I'm kind of sad about it, but who had that idea? Like, how did it come about? Because it was pretty sick to see them.
Thanks. I think it was Eric's idea,
I think it was actually Emily.
Really?
Yeah, it was Emily.
The
from
brains of
Lamo
the
Records.
operation.
The brains of the operation.
Yeah. But
I don't think I've even seen any of them.
they're I think they've been mailed. But yeah, I draw a lot of our shirts and stuff.
Okay.
And so they were just like, "Do you want to do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." 'Cause there's so many like, I don't know, corny things you can put with pre-orders for records, but I thought it was a neat one that's like kind of personal and feels good.
No, it was really cool. And then now focusing on the album itself, I had my vinyl copy. I was playing it. I was doing stuff around my room, and Anything came on. And I was just listening in and out, but then I heard the line, "You see your friends after your shift down at the restaurant. You see your friends down at the bar. But when you see them in the supermarket aisle, they don't know who the hell you are." That line hit me like a ton of bricks.
Cool.
So, is there a story behind that? A meaning? Is it personal if you're comfortable sharing it? Or
I guess it's kind of it's not from a particular instance, but it's kind of like it's meant to convey an emotion that I've felt, and I'm sure a lot of people have felt like 1,000 times before in any sort of different scenario. And yeah, I thought it kind of summed up a lot of different things. So, but I'm glad it hit you. That's cool.
you guys have anything to say about it? Or
I mean,
I want to make sure everyone's
that
included.
one-
this is the word for it right here.
I do like that line though. That's good stuff. Yeah.
And then to round it out, like my last structured question, I know the focus is on the new album, as it should be. It's a really good album.
Thank you.
But I remember listening to Golden Green a lot this summer because I had bought the tickets, so I wanted to be like getting pumped for it. And that song was able to take me into a different world, and as all your albums are. So I just want to say that you guys are doing something really cool. And if people aren't paying attention, they definitely should start to.
Sweet.
I mean, do you agree with that?
I
I mean, like, no, that.
yeah, we fucking rock.
No, like, do you agree that your music is more than just, songs on an album?
I don't know. I hope so.
We
If-
definitely care a lot and
Yeah.
put a ton of effort into
Yeah,
it.
we really
Yeah.
give a shit.
Yeah, lots of time in there.
Yeah. So I guess it is kind of that is what we're really trying to achieve at the end of the day, by putting so much of our time and energy into it, and so it's really cool to hear that it worked for you. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. And I do feel like this is, especially right now where we are, this is like the first band I've been in where it feels like the 100% focus is simply on music. Like we're 5 weeks, this is like the second to last show of a 5-week tour.
Yeah.
And literally up until sound check yesterday, like Ian and Zach were still working on like being like, what if we did the drum and bass hits like here and stuff like that. Like it's,
We still haven't settled.
yeah, still haven't settled on it.
We still haven't settled on.
You know, I feel like it's like an ongoing and like evolving thing that's solely based on music, as opposed to like, I don't know, all of the other stuff that you can get caught up in that comes along.
Our
with being in a
haircuts.
band. Yeah, like haircuts and stuff like that.
That's true.
And is there anything else you want the people to know that I haven't mentioned?
I don't know. Thanks for the interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you
Take your
guys.
time.
Thank you
Appreciate
guys.
it.
I mean, this is my first interview with someone with people who
yeah.
are actually famous. So
Lord, no.
no.
As long as the people know that we're famous.
Yeah.
We need them to know that we're still.
Yeah. All about that fame.
Well, yeah. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you.
So much.